going to send it over to the guys on the analyst desk.
Thank you, gentlemen. 25-minute win for Impulse. That's an incredible way to start off a series. And that's after a really solid first blood by Gravity, which suggested they had a decent game plan, at least for the early game going in. But then things kind of felt like they crumbled a bit.
Yeah, so Impulse had Hecarim, and so that's why Gravity went with the duo top lane. Impulse luckily guessed or read that somehow, and then they also sent their duo top, and already that's a really bad start, because against Hecarim, you want to be constantly denying him farm or diving him, or just making sure he doesn't get farmed at all. And then, even then, a Hecarim that's down some CS is still pretty fine for the Hecarim. And if he's doing even, it's pretty good still. If he was winning like how he was against Maokai and bottom, then it's really bad for Gravity, because he can just TP with his home guard boots and then pretty much get a kill every time his TP's up.
Yeah, Alex, we saw some over-aggression come out of Gravity. After getting that first blood, we saw both solo laners attempt kills by themselves in their lanes and having them turned around, which proved to be rather detrimental when you're giving a kill over to Hecarim and to a Vladimir ultimately in those two lanes.
Well, I think that only the kill on Hecarim was that important, because it like opened up the Hecarim, because like Maokai used his TP and Hecarim still got his TP, and then he uses it in like the best way possible. He snowballs the mid lane back, and then Vladimir starts winning when he's the scaling champion, and the Hecarim is winning when he's the scaling champion. So basically two lanes that should be losing, they're winning, so it's like pretty grim. And Rush got really going, and he's showing why he favors Lee Sin so much. I think that like overall the aggression at like, I would say bot lane, but like for top laners, right, that's what I mean, was really strange from Maokai, because his solo kill potential is not that high. And also I think that they got really good like 2v2 with Maokai and Rek'Sai. So maybe after Rek'Sai got killed like at the dual lane, he should have like gone faster to the bot lane, because like Rush, he was behind in CS because he wasn't farming that much, but his ganks were really, really good. And I think that was like the thing of the game. That's why I think they picked Lee Sin over other champs, because they really wanted to like they got really weak early champs, and they really wanted to boost them up with a really strong jungler, and that's what they did perfectly.
Yeah, let's talk about that for just a moment. We saw Rush pick up the Lee Sin, as you said, early aggressive champion in this tank meta that people can't seem to no one else can seem to understand how to play these early aggressive champions, but he also chose Lee Sin while Nidalee was still up.
I think that just has to do with Rush's extreme confidence in playing Lee Sin. You know, on Twitter he's always like, you know, these teams better ban Lee Sin against me, and that's just his most comfortable and favorite champion. I was actually surprised too, because he seems like a really good Nidalee player too, and I think that Nidalee is stronger than Lee Sin in almost every category right now.
All right, well, it was a pretty one-sided game, as you said. We saw the Hecarim get pretty out of control, those solo laners dominating. We are going to step away for a while the teams regroup for our second match between Gravity and Team Impulse. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of the 2015 Spring Playoffs in just a moment.
I always feel like a little tense when the game's like about to start, and then when the moment I get in the game, I'm just like, so
I have to poop. I think they might get nothing for this one. They got to pull the rest of the team out, and St. Visions, of course, about to be locked down under the turret. Very low impact comes in.
Oh, three-man shockwave impact on the side as well. Tries to bump out of that one. Onslaught of Shadows goes through.
But they do get the kill on the mispositioned Xiao Wei Xiao. The fight continues. Shockwave hits a few, but Rush still there for Cop. Knocks down the AD carry. Pretty useless there. One kill picked up. Bunny Fufu hooks him into the front line, but Impact diving all the way back, and Keen's going to go down too.
One of the fastest games we've seen so far in the playoffs. 25 minutes. Impulse going to take game one.